See, I think this is the end of Peter Obi's political career. They are going to end his political career in ADC. ADC will mark the end of Peter Obi's political career. Just mark what I'm saying. Because you see, in ADC, that is where they will end him. They will end his political, because they know that this man is not part of them. They know that Obi is not part of them. They know that Obi has his own agenda. But those guys are more smarter than Obi. They are more smarter than Obi. Because if Obi believes in himself, if Obi believes in his own strength, Obi will not align with them. It will not align with them. Because look at it. Look at it now. You go and you are not holding hands with El-Rufai. You are not shaking hands with El-Rufai. You are not embracing El-Rufai. You are not saying that somebody cannot do it alone. You are not a good politician. You're not a good politician. If because all this while you have already said to us that you are a different politician. You said that you are not part of them. So for you now to now come back and say you can't do it alone, who are you deceiving? Let me tell you one thing, Peter Obi. The Christians, they know where you are right now. They know who you are right now. In the past, they don't know who you are. In the past, they supported you blindly because of the Christian stuff, because of you were the only Christian in the ballot in 2023. But now they've come to understand that you are not even who they think that you are. You are. So now it's going to be difficult for you. So for those of you that are still supporting Peter Obi blindly, let me say this thing to you. You are going to be disappointed, because in ADC, the party that Obi is right now, that is the ADC, Obi is not going to get the presidential ticket. Then when it comes to the VP slot, Obi is not going to get it. Atiku will become the presidential flag bearer, while Amechi will be the VP of that party. Just mark it, because Obi, they will not give it to him. That's why I'm saying that this ADC is going to mark the end of Peter Obi's political career. It's going to mark the end. He's not going to get the VP, because Obi himself knows that he cannot get the presidential slot in that party, that is ADC. So what Obi is like fighting for now is VP, but he's not going to get it. Amechi will get it. Amechi, because Obi doesn't have the money. Even if Obi have the money, Obi is not going to bring in his money. But Amechi can bring in some money, and Amechi has already invested. When you watch the people that are really pioneering this ADC, these guys are Buhari's boys. These guys are guys that worked with Buhari. And don't forget that Amechi single-handedly funded the campaign of Buhari. You get it? So Buhari was supposed to hand over to Amechi, but it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. So now those Buhari groups, those Buhari boys, they now see Amechi that, okay, Amechi is someone that can protect their interests. So now there is a deal. The deal is this, because when you check the people that made more numbers in this, ADC, there are guys that are loyal to Buhari. So the deal they are going to make now is that, Atiku, okay, you are the pioneer of this ADC. We are going to allow you to have the presidential ticket. So now, what slot are they going to bring? They are going, because Obi, what does Obi have to bring into ADC? They know what does Obi. So they are talking about physical people, not people that are on X or social media. No, they are talking about what you can bring on ground. Who are you going to dictate to? The guys in ADC, they are all big boys. They are all big boys. They are all big boys, bigger than the big boys in PDP in 2023. I'm telling you. So those guys are guys that will dictate to Obi. Obi cannot dictate to them. Nnamdi Kanu will be crying right now. When Nnamdi Kanu sees the video of Obi shaking hand with El-Rufai, because I know that where Nnamdi Kanu is right now in DSS custody, Nnamdi Kanu has access to news. He has access to what is going on in Nigeria. So Nnamdi Kanu will be crying, because Nnamdi Kanu understands the Fulanis. Nnamdi Kanu knows that the Fulanis can never give power to Obi. He knows. So to me, I feel that Obi, for him to compromise, Obi has already destroyed the even integrity he claimed to have. He has already destroyed it. No Christian, no pastor in Nigeria that will trust him. That's why you see that no pastor is talking about him. I'm a Christian. I'm a minister. Nobody is talking about Obi. Nnamdi Kanu is the only Igbo man that understands the Fulanis. Nnamdi Kanu knows that these people called the Fulanis, they can never give Obi vice president, because all I know, Obi is fighting for vice president, not even president. Nnamdi Kanu knows that there is no way the Fulanis can even give Obi vice president. They can't make him vice president. Nnamdi Kanu knows that these people, the Fulanis, they just want to bring in Obi to this party called ADC and end his political career. I'm telling you, Nnamdi Kanu will be crying right now. Obi has already compromised the little integrity that he claimed to have, because you can't tell me that the people that you have already destroyed in the past, the people, no, let me tell you, we see majority of Christians, they don't believe in this hanky packing politics. They don't believe in it. If you say yea, let your yea be yea. Don't come tomorrow and you now be changing. How would they now go and tell their congregation that this man is still part of us? Obi is not your Messiah. Obi is not the Messiah that you guys are expecting. I'm telling you, if you ask me, I'll tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is more of a Messiah than Peter Obi. Because you see, you cannot change the criminality structure that you're talking about by aligning with the criminals. You cannot change it. Because you see, when you align with the criminals and you eventually get the power, you cannot implement any change, because you are going to be controlled by the Fulanis. You are going to be controlled by the bourgeois. So when you ask me, I will tell you that Peter Obi is just fighting for his own personal interest. He's not fighting for the people. That is not true. Obi not be the Messiah. For Obi to align with the people that he called criminals, for him now to begin to shake hand with El-Rufai, oh my God. Now the man that has butchered a lot of Christians in the southern Kaduna, that is the man that you are holding hands with.